Have you noticed something strange? You can cut vegetables peacefully, like tomatoes, carrots, potatoes. Nothing happens. But the second you cut the onions, your eyes start burning, and suddenly you look emotionally broken. But why? Why does one simple vegetable make humans cry? Imagine this: you are in the kitchen, maybe you are helping your mom, maybe you're cooking alone for some time. Uh, Everything is fine until the onion arrives. You start cutting, and within seconds, tears start coming from your eyes. And now you like start wondering yourself: Am I emotional, and or this is onion attacking me? But the interesting part is the onion is actually protecting itself, and what onions release into the air is honestly kind of crazy. So, what's the onion defense system? So, onions grow underground. They cannot run away from the danger when they are in the underground. They cannot fight animals. So, nature gave them something else, a chemical defense system. Inside an onion, there are separate chemicals stored like that safely. As long as the onion stays uncut, nothing happens. But the moment you slice it, you break the cells, and suddenly those chemicals mix together, and that create a gas. That's a very irritating gas that makes the eyes burn. So what is actually happening to your eyes? Now imagine that gas floating into the air. It reaches your eyes. So your eyes immediately think danger. So your brain responds fast. So it sends tears to wash away the irritation. That's why you cry. Not because you are sad, not because onions hate you personally. Your body is simply protecting your eyes from the irritation. So here is the funniest part. Onions don't actually want to make you cry. The gas produced by onion is called synpropanol X oxide. Yes, it's a very complicated name, but simple job like it irritates your eyes. That irritation activates the tear glands, and tears rush out to protect you. That's it. That's a simple chemistry. Sometimes science like sounds crazy until you explain it normally. So I remember once when I was in the kitchen. I was cutting the onions, so other person keep water the nearby. Someone else said put the onion in the fridge first, and honestly some of this actually helped me a little. But colder onions release less gas, uh, and therefore can push the gas from your face. So the internet myths are always not completely fake, but sometimes it's real. And the next fact made me look at the onions differently was onions are actually the basically survivors. Think about it. The onion developed this defense system naturally over thousands of years. Not for humans, that's for their survival. Animals biting into onions would feel irritation too. So the plant evolved to protect itself. Nature is honestly smarter than the world. Even simple vegetables have survival strategies. But why some onions feel stronger? Have you noticed some onions barely affect you, while others affect your eyes instantly? That depends on the type of onions, freshness, storage conditions, and chemical concentration. So red onions, white onions, yellow onions, there are different kinds of onions. They all contain slightly different amounts. That's why reactions vary. And there is one more trick like professional chefs use that to help them a lot. How to reduce the tears? They do chill the onion first. They keep the onions in the fridge for the cold temperature because cold temperature slows the gas release. And they will use a sharp knife. A dull knife crushes more cells and releases more chemicals. And good airflow helps. Fans push the gas away. And also they don't cut near your face. Simple, but actually it's effective. So imagine cooking alone for the first time after moving away from family. You learn you're learning everything slowly, cooking, cleaning, budgeting, and then one day you're standing in the kitchen while cutting the onions, and suddenly you realize adult life is weird. Sometimes growth literally comes with tears, but honestly, the most important part isn't the tears. The most interesting thing is the body reacts instantly to protect itself without permission, without conscious thinking. Your brain notices danger and acts immediately. That's how incredible the human body is. Thousands of silent protective systems are working every second without without like us really realizing it. So next time when you cut the onions, remember this: it's not weakness; it's just a biology. A tiny vegetable releases invisible chemicals, and your body instantly fights back to protect your eyes. Honestly, science becomes beautiful when you finally understand the small things around you. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.